Good morning, my dear students. Welcome in Strength of Materials. So, we are in a problems of our YAMI, moment of inertia. So, our next problem is C. A rectangular section has width of 200 mm and depth of 300 mm. Calculate MI, moment of inertia of it about base. So, see, this word is very, very important. Okay. So, see, first of all, you have to write given data what they gave us. So read statement: a rectangular section has width 200 mm. So width means B. Okay, so we have a width 200 mm. Okay, and depth of it 300 mm, depth for D. So how much mm? 300 mm depth, and they want to calculate MI about base. So see, my dear students, they want to calculate MI about base. Okay, so what they have given? Yes, they have given what? Rectangular section. So see, this is what rectangular section, and the rectangular section having a width means horizontal h. That width is nothing but B, and that B having what? 200 mm. We have what? Unit over here. Now we have what? Next parameter, that is what? Next size, that is what? Height, that is depth. So D for depth, which is 300 mm. Okay, my dear students. So see, you know very well, we have axes xx and yy to the area. Okay, every area having what? Axis xx and yy. But we want to calculate in this one mi about base. So which is a base out of these two dimensions? Yes, this is what? Base. Base means parallel to the earth. Parallel to the earth, and parallel to the earth means this line, this side, this edge of this rectangular section having parallel to the earth, so it becomes base. So this side is what? Base. But they want to calculate this mi about this base. So about this base they want to calculate mi. Okay, so just you have to give name it. AB is a base. So calculate mi about AB. AB means base. Okay, so see, so this is what? Rectangular section. Above this base you have a rectangular shape, but below this base you don't have a shape. It means it is what? Unsymmetric. This is what? Unsymmetric. Okay, this is what? Unsymmetric axis, unsymmetric edge, unsymmetric base, because above this base we have a rectangular shape, but below this base we don't have a shape. So it is what? Unsymmetric. So unsymmetric, if you are unsymmetric problem, if you have unsymmetric problem, unsymmetric axis, so use which theorem? Yes, parallel axis theorem. You know very well, my dear students, when we have unsymmetric axis, why it become unsymmetric? Because above side we have rectangular shape, but below of this side we don't have what? Rectangular side. Okay, so difference in size, so that's why it is what? Unsymmetric axis. So use parallax axis theorem. Okay, so what is parallax theorem? Ixx plus a into h square. Okay, so what is Ixx? Ixx, you know very well, rectangular section is there, rectangular section of this base AB axis. So rectangular section means BDQ by 12. So this is what? Ixx plus a into h square. Okay, so what is B? B is how much? 200. What is depth? How much depth is here? 300. So depth is how much? 300. 300 raised to cube divided by 12. Now next, what is the area? Area 300 into 200. 300 into area means height into width. Okay, depth into width. So 300 into 200. This is what? Area into height. Height means yes. H means you know very well. We saw this parallax theorem. H means distance between axes. Okay, so see, this axis to this axis, because we want to calculate our moment of inertia about this base. So from this base to individual axis, this distance is called as h. Okay, this distance is called as h, because from this base we want to calculate our mi. So from this base to particular individual plate axis. Okay, so this distance between two axes is called as what? Height. So height is how much? 300 by 2. So 300 by 2, it's what? Height, and square of it, height square. So 300 h means 300 by 2, half of this depth. Okay, so height means distance between axis. This is what? H, distance between axis. So this is one axis, this is another axis. Why from here we have to take it? Because we want to calculate, they want to calculate mi from base. So from base to the axis of this plate, so how much distance is there? 300 by 2, half of this. Okay, so 300 by 2, it's a height, and it is a square. Okay, so if you are going to solve this in our calculator by using calculator, okay, so my dear students, you will getting answer 1.8 into 10 raised to 9 mm raised to 4. So this is mi about base. Okay, so in this way you can have to solve problems. Okay.